Well, rain continues to fall here in the mid-state with even more expected Saturday. And tonight, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers bracing for potential flooding. Fox 17 News' Madeline Nolan joining us live from the Cumberland River in Nashville, where preparations are already underway. Madeline?
Yeah, good evening. The Cumberland River is actually, sitting higher than its normal 17 to 18 feet this time of the year. And you can see from that gauge right here, it's sitting at 27 feet. And this area that is normally not underwater, completely covered tonight. But the Army Corps of Engineers, of course, they're expecting more rain to happen, and they're expecting this to even rise more. But the problem is those areas that they cannot regulate, and that is what is of concern ahead.
We're expecting several inches, 3 to 4, even up to 5 inches of rain on Saturday, which has absolutely got our attention shifted toward that.
Over the next few days, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers will determine whether to move into 24/7 operations, but they've already started preparing for the upcoming rains that could impact Nashville's rivers, lakes, and dams.
At this time, we're having to deal with the rainfall we just got, which was a couple inches of rain. Which in and of itself isn't a problem, but the problem can be escalated by the back-to-back events.
The Army Corps will be releasing 30 to 40,000 cubic feet of water per second from dams across Middle Tennessee. Now, to put that into perspective, that's enough to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool in about 4 seconds.
We have a very high degree of control over the flow in Nashville and ability to shut off that flow. However, there is still many thousands of square miles of unregulated streams and creeks.
While the Army Corps can control rivers and dams, smaller waterways like Browns Creek and Mill Creek cannot be regulated, making them more vulnerable to flooding.
You just lose everything. Yeah. It's not picking and choosing, you lose everything.
Carrie Ann Fuller knows that risk all too well. Her home on Curry Road in South Nashville filled with 5 feet of water after Mill Creek flooded the area in 2021.
I looked out the window and there was a car floating down the street with a woman screaming in it, and that's how I became aware that my house was full of water.
Since that flood, she says that several homes in the area have been demolished, but Fuller's was sold. Now she warns that danger is still very real.
With more rain on the way, officials say that now is the time to start cleaning out those gutters, the culverts, making sure that you have a weather alerts handy, and also making sure that you have that flood plan in place. Live here in Nashville, I'm Madeline Nolan, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.